My room.
Oh, so then we go down, everyone moves in.
I did it!
Mr. Mosier.
Mosier. Thank you.
I mean, you're on. This is so weird. I see so many of these. Hey, this feels good.
Being the guy that does this shit with his hands, he's gotta be a lot less joke.
Please remain standing for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
The graduates may be seated. The audience may be seated. Erica, that deserves a grrr. Good evening and welcome to Blue Valley High School's 51st commencement. It is now my pleasure to introduce the senior class president, Piper Pachetti. Piper is the daughter of Perry and Jill Pachetti. Piper has also served as junior class president and K-Club president. She is a member of National Honor Society and plans to attend Florida State University and major in English education with a minor in Spanish. Miss Piper Pachetti.
Welcome, class of 2021, to a day meant for celebration. Today, you get to check the major milestone of graduating high school off your to-do list. We did it, and I'm so proud of each and every one of you for putting in the work and finishing strong. Leaving Blue Valley is easiest to describe as bittersweet. While there is anticipation and excitement for what is to come in this next chapter of life, Blue Valley gave us so many memories to look back on fondly, and it's going to be hard to see these past 4 years finally come to an end. When I look back on my time at Blue Valley, these are a few memories that I will always hold dear to my heart. BV traditions like the homecoming parade, Sweetheart Assembly class dances, which by the way, I will never forget winning junior year, so thank you all for being a part of that. The unmatched energy of class chants at the end of each assembly, and of course, Mr. Bacon's enthusiastic, "It's a great day to be a Tiger." While these traditions may have been cut short for class of 2021, I hope you all know that the world is waiting for you. Graduation is not the end, but a very beautiful beginning. And while I know that may sound cliche or possibly cheesy, this moment is the beginning of new opportunities for each and every one of you. And I wish you all the best. Class of 2021, you deserve the best and then some. Over this past year, one song has come back to me time and time again, and I want to share one specific lyric with you all today in hopes that it walks with you into this next chapter of your life, or at least stays with you for the next few hours while you're feeling sentimental. The lyric is from David Bowie's song, Heroes. Though nothing will keep us together, we could steal time for just one day, and we could be heroes forever and ever. Change is inevitable. It is the one remaining constant in life. I can confidently say that all of you are the most resilient individuals I have ever had the honor in meeting. Seeing the senior class overcome every obstacle hurdled their way these past 4 years, and especially this past year, has been nothing short of inspiring. And I hope all of you are extremely proud of yourselves for showing up no matter what. As I stand here seeing you all in your caps and gowns, I can't help but think how fast time truly does pass us by. It feels as though just yesterday, we were nervous freshmen walking through the doors of Blue Valley for the first time, and this past week we walked through them for the last. So today, I encourage you to steal time, to take in every moment, because in the blink of an eye, everything changes. Be your own hero by choosing to not merely survive life, but live it to the absolute fullest, as I know Class of 2021 is fully capable of doing. Thank you, Class of 2021, for the best 4 years. In accordance with our long-standing Blue Valley High School tradition, I would ask my fellow graduates to all show respect for the recognition of each graduate. Thank you, and again, congratulations.
We are privileged to have with us this evening representatives from the Board of Education and District Administration. I would like to personally and publicly express my thanks for their support and encouragement of our staff and students day in and day out during a year like no other. Please welcome Dr. Tanya Merrigan, Superintendent of Schools, who will introduce our distinguished guests.
Thank you, Mr. Bacon, and I am proud to be here today to congratulate the class of 2021, and we are very, very proud of you, all that you have accomplished. With me today are members of the Board of Education, Amy Teisling, President, Michelle Benjamin, Vice President, and board members Tom Mitchell, Mike Seitz, Jody Dietz, and Patrick Hurley. And finally, Deputy Superintendent Dr. Katie Collier and Deputy Superintendent Kyle Hayden. Congratulations, Tigers.
Thank you, Dr. Merrigan. On behalf of the faculty and staff at Blue Valley High School and the class of 2021, I would like to welcome you once again to our 51st commencement. As I reflected upon the accomplishments of this class, tradition, family, leadership, spirit, excellence, and resilience were words that quickly came to mind. The class of 2021 has upheld the tradition of excellence at Blue Valley High School with extraordinary class and distinction under unprecedented circumstances. Among the class of 2021 are 13 National Merit Scholars, including 8 National Merit finalists and 5 National Merit Commended Scholars. 53 students were recognized as ACT Scholars for scoring a composite score of 32 or higher on the ACT, among the highest number of ACT Scholars in school history. 3 students in the class of 21 scored a perfect 36 on the ACT. The class of 2021 with 60 AP Scholars contributed to the 3rd largest number of AP Scholars in school history. 160 students in this class are members of National Honor Society, again among the most in school history. During their tenure, additional accomplishments in athletics, fine arts, performing arts, and vocational areas have also been cause for celebration. The class of 2021 contributed to several state championships, including a BPA state title this year and a national championship over the past 4 years. Numerous Scholastic Art Awards, won ratings in instrumental and vocal music, numerous Blue Star nominations for our musicals, state and national recognition in art, business, cheer, dance, drama, debate and speech, industrial technology, print and broadcast journalism, world language, Winter Guard, and vocational programs were all further demonstration of a standard of excellence that continues to put this class and this school among the finest in the nation. Class of 2021, your accomplishments have been many and most admirable. However, I encourage you to remember the words of Thomas Edison, one of America's greatest inventors. Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time. This year, despite moments of change, discouragement, frustration, fear, and anxiety, You are here today because you chose to run to finish. Without question, you've demonstrated that the future looks bright for the class of 2021. Over the 4 years of your high school journey, there are many of you who have enriched the lives of others by giving thousands of hours of service to others. You've performed admirably, but more importantly, given generously. What a way to lead. You've also given credence to the words of Coretta Scott King, who shared these words with wisdom. The greatness of a community is most accurately measured by the compassionate actions of its members. To our faculty, staff, students, and parents, we have demonstrated once again that together our commitment to excellence, responsibility, and learning can become reality and part of the long-standing tradition of Blue Valley High School. To the entire Blue Valley High School community and the class of 2021 in particular, I say thank you and congratulations. Each year we share some aspect of the outstanding music program at Blue Valley High School. This year we share with you the musical talents of the Blue Valley High School Senior Choir under the direction of Mr. Sam Dollins. It is my pleasure to introduce our first senior speaker for our commencement ceremony, Avery Began. Avery is the daughter of Brent and Stacy Began. Avery is a member of National Honor Society and been on the honor roll each year. She serves as a peer tutor, has been a member of the volleyball team, and is very active with community service, serving this year as a chair for Relay for Life. Avery plans to attend the University of Kansas and major in nursing. Miss Avery Began.
The great poet Maya Angelou once said, "My mission in life is not merely to survive, but to thrive, and to do so with some passion, some compassion, some humor, and some style." We can all admit that high school felt like just surviving sometimes. Between all the late night study sessions, to stressful exams, and trying to balance school with work and sports, we have already experienced a great amount of struggle in our lives already. The urge to drop out was often strong. Not really, I'm just kidding. But here we are. We've made it. So now the question is, what are we going to do with the rest of our lives? I don't know about you guys, but I think we should take a couple of notes from Miss Angelou. We should live with passion. No matter what you're doing after high school, whether you're going off to college, trade school, or just getting a job and doing your own thing, make sure it's something you love. High school has flown by so far, and now it's time for us to live our own lives. We have had our shot at basic education, and now the biggest thing in our lives is trying to find out who we are. Who are you without school to attend 5 days a week? What do you do when homework doesn't take up your spare time? What kind of person are you when you aren't with the same kids every day? Seek to answer those questions. Seek to find things that you're passionate about and never stop trying to fill your life with the things that matter to you the most. We should also live with compassion. Those of us who have entered the workforce know firsthand that the world can be a cruel place, but how we respond to unkind people is what says the most about who we are as a person. There aren't teachers around anymore to tell us to be kind and not to argue. There aren't rules about bullying or posters with cheesy sayings about kindness hanging around the walls to remind us to be good people. We are about to enter the real world, and it is important that we enter this new chapter of our lives with compassion, kindness, and understanding for our fellow human beings. Of course, we should also live humorously. We have had some of the funniest days of our lives in high school, and as we grow to become adults, we should never lose sight of that humor. Laughter and lightheartedness will be what gets us through our toughest days, just like it has in high school. Though we are growing older, we should never give up on our inner child, the one who laughs at anything and everything, even when we really shouldn't be laughing. We should also live in style. Not just any style, though, our own style. Being out of high school is going to present itself with much more freedom than we have ever had, and as we get older, we shouldn't lose our sense of self. There will be days where we lose sight of who we are, but we should do our very best to hold tight to our true self. Most importantly, we need to thrive. The troubles of high school are over, and life after that is going to bring many more problems and stress, but we need to focus on thriving no matter what life throws our way. We've made it this far. Why would we ever give up now? If we live by Maya Angelou's words and live with passion, compassion, humor, and with style, we will be on a course to live a full and happy life that enables us to thrive. I wish a blooming life and future on each and every one of you, and I am so thankful that I got to experience high school by your sides. Here's to our future. May we all find our way and learn how to thrive in the future to come.
Our second speaker is Miss Melody Zhang. Melody is the daughter of Mike and Sifu Zhang. Melody has received 3 Gold Presidential Community Service Awards and is the founder of Melody and Friends, a group of talented musicians who serve the Kansas City community through their music. Melody has been recognized as one of the best harpists in the nation, being selected to the All-National Honors Symphony Orchestra in 2019 and the National Youth Orchestra in 2020. Melody is a member of National Honor Society, National Latin Honor Society, National English Honor Society, National Science Honor Society, and serves as president of Tri-M National Music Honor Society. Melody has been on the principal's honor roll every semester, is an AP Scholar, ACT Scholar, and a member of Symphonic Orchestra, and our 2021 Spirit of Kindness Award winner. Our recipient will be attending Duke University, majoring in biology and music with an emphasis in the heart. Miss Melody Zhang.
My friends, in a few short months, we will all embark on the next chapter of our lives. For many, including myself, this may bring up equal parts of excitement and anticipation of what's to come. Some of you may even be fearful of the unknown and the potential failure ahead. While it is definitely a possibility, failure is not predestined. As a musician, I often put in hundreds of hours of practice working towards getting ready for each performance. It all has to start in the safe space of the practice room, where I can freely explore artistically with no fear, and it is the only place where I can truly grow as a musician. This is where I can take risks and make mistakes, but I can't stay in there forever. We all cannot stay in there forever. My friends, whether you participate in athletics or the performing arts, there comes a time where we must leave the gym and practice rooms to compete or perform. We've spent countless hours in practice to then trust in that very preparation. High school, in a sense, is no different than many of our extracurricular activities. Over the last 12 years of education, and especially our 4 years in high school, we have been preparing, or if you will, practicing, for this moment to take the next step of our lives. We must trust in what we've been taught and take that leap of faith into the world, into college, or wherever the future takes you. There's a personal mantra that I say to myself before every performance: nobody wants to see you fail. It often surprises people that I choose this to be what I say to myself in times of pressure, obviously. Why would someone, anyone, want to remind themselves of the intense pressure and judgment coming from other people? I stand by this phrase for a reason. I take these 6 simple words at face value with absolutely no baggage attached. Nobody wants to see you fail. It is with all sincerity when I say this that it includes my friends, family, teachers, audience, and yes, even the judges. As I perform, everyone is cheering for me to succeed, and absolutely no one wants to see me fail. For me, this takes away the burden and the pressure of perfectionism. It provides me the freedom to perform, and I think that that is such a beautiful feeling. The feeling of letting go and being able to pursue your passions freely. It's okay to draw upon the positive energy and support from other people besides yourself. In fact, it's almost necessary. It's important to realize that those people in your life love you and support you unconditionally. Nobody wants to see you fail. At Blue Valley High School, we are surrounded by many friends, family, teachers, and administrators who have poured themselves into us. Not only do our teachers and administrators care about our education, but they also care about our well-being. They've given us the tools we need to take that next step boldly. As they cheer us on, let us go out into the world with confidence and know that we are well prepared to achieve many great things. Thank you.
Great job, you guys. You can go join your class. All did great. Awesome. At this time, I would like to recognize 4 staff members who will be culminating their tenure at Blue Valley High School, retiring from the Kansas education system and moving on at the completion of this school year. These individuals have dedicated their lives to the betterment of education of young people. They all leave a legacy in their own special way. On behalf of the entire Blue Valley High School community, I would like to thank them for making a difference. I would ask that these staff members stand and remain standing so we can recognize them. Please hold your applause until all have been recognized. Serving 7 years at Blue Valley High School as a counselor and 40 and a half years in education, Mr. Greg Curran. Serving 5 years at Blue Valley High School as a business teacher and 34 years in education, Mr. Lane Funk. Serving 18 years at Blue Valley High School as a special education teacher and 30 years in education, Mrs. Kate Julian. And serving 8 years at Blue Valley High School as a counselor and 28 years in education, Mrs. Jane McGraw. Thank you to all of you for making a difference. During Friday's class day, we recognized several groups of students with academic honors. The first group of students are graduating with the cum laude distinction, which signified a grade point average of 4.0 to 4.29. Will the 54 seniors earning this distinction please stand and be recognized? Thank you. The next group of seniors we would like to recognize are those graduating with the distinction of magna cum laude, which signifies a cumulative GPA of 4.3 to 4.49. Will the 30 students earning this distinction please stand and be recognized? Finally, we want to honor those students who are graduating with our highest achievement, summa cum laude. These students have a cumulative GPA of 4.5 or higher and received a medallion to signify this outstanding achievement during class day. Will these 30 students please stand and be recognized? Congratulations to all of you for these outstanding achievements. As we prepare for the presentation of our graduates, I would ask that we respect this time of recognition for each graduate. Seniors, as your name is read and you come up on stage, I would ask that you receive your diploma cover, and then as you exit the platform, you have a picture-taking opportunity. Proceed to the diploma table, and then proceed back to your seat. At the end of the ceremony, we will stand for the fight song, and then graduates will be dismissed. Parents and guests, you may meet your graduate on the concourses or parking lot, as we have another graduation setting up on the field immediately after hours. Dr. Merrigan, Board of Education, it is with a great amount of pride that we, the faculty and administration of Blue Valley High School, present to you the members of the class of 2021.
Arish Ali, Jenna Anderson, Jake Francis Andry, Dylan Yonghi Arnold, Anthony Arturo Arqueta, Lulu Ali Atra, Kobe Suarez, Austria. Benjamin K. Azan. Sophie A. Bahadur Singh. Charles Robert Sikora. Aiden Jacob Barash. Elena Jameson Beer. Avery Lane Began. Jason Stephen Berg. Riley Grace Bergman. Emily Grace Bernard. Zoe Tatum Best.
Grayson Philip Byers. Stevan Bakta. Jackson David Pfister. Shayla Burry. Graham Joseph Blackwood. Tyler Joseph Blankhardy. Miles Moran Blondie. Abigail Rose Bratton. Madeline Rose Bridges. Emily Bran Brixie Thatcher. Benjamin Russell Brown. Caitlin Nicole Brown. Kellen William Brown. Chloe Ray Browning. Sean Brucker. Clayton Graham Buds. Nathan Bowie. Mackenzie Rose Burke.
Ariana Burris. Isabella Burris. Julia Rain Carey. Matthew Carpenter. Madeline Grace Carr. Reagan Cashin. Harper Elizabeth Clark. Jeremy Scott Clark. Logan Clark. Michael Clausen. Whitney Ann Clay. Noah B. Clayman. Catherine Alette Coda. Skylar David Kaufman. Jaron Matthew Cole. Haley Elizabeth Cooper. Zoe Rose Cott. Aiden Patrick Cotter Brown.
Rachel Kylie Crawford. Colin James Chrysler. Emily Elizabeth Cummings. Kaylee Ann Cummings. Marissa Taylor Cunningham. McKenna Nicole Cunningham. Lillian Curtwright. John William Dale IV. Benjamin Patrick Dalton. Megan Davis. Leah Jordan Dean. Harrison Kenneth DeAndrea. McAllister William Demo. Michael Caldwell Dennis. Sophia Ann DeSimone. Lucas K. DeWitt.
Tyler Thomas Diddy. Ethan Lucas Dirks. Autumn Lynn Dixon. Jillian M. Doubling. Justin R. Dobley. James Richard Denisi. Caitlin Ann Dozier. Ken Nicholas Drakey. Pranav Dranavelli. Cheyenne Paige Dudley. Francesca Gabrielle Dunce. Hallie Grace Easton. Haley Joe Ayler. Maxwell Cooper Ida Miller. Benjamin Robert Elgus. Varun Anjetti. Tyler Erickson. Gabriella Marie Esposito.
Madison E. Finley. Matthew William Fattori. Michael John Fattori. McKenna Nicole Fitzpatrick. Trenton Wayne Fuller. Grant Tucker Gaston. Max Natan Gelman. Madeline Isabel Gessler. John Tate Gillen. Preston Giltner. Alexander Goshenauer. Adeline Marie Green. Erin Elizabeth Green. Matthew Conrad Greenfield. Matthew Daniel Greer. Alexis Gunn. Savannah Lee Gano. Grant William Goosewell.
Andrew Sangwan Ha. Jackson Robert Hagan. Elizabeth Dean Haig. Ryan Jacob Hale. Carissa Michelle Hamilton. Braden Robert Hanna. Joshua Hanna. Maggie R. Hansen. Tofiqul Zaid Hawk. Jack Patrick James Harris. Quincy Morgan Hartman. Tibian Nathan Hatik. Mark Paul Havens. Ava Elizabeth Hawkins. Tylee Ann Hawkins. Hannah Ray Hayden. Aiden Charles Haynes. Reese Jordan Heaney.
Sophia Louise Hedstrom. Marissa K. Heil. Ann Heitman. Haley E. Helfrey. L. Vien Hempy. Grant Henderson. Suki Leanne Hernandez. Aubrey Shea Heron. Nicholas M. Hettinger. Austin Heilman. Daniel John Hill. Parker S. Hill. Jacob Robert Holdhusen. Lydia Catherine Holland. Miranda May Ping Holloway. Ryan Thomas Holmes. Peyton Craig Holsinger. Robert Philip Holt.
Allison Ray Hubbard. Spencer David Hoog. Caden Asher Hunt. Carson Christopher Hunter. Blake B. Huth. Luke William Swanson Highland. Aliza Ejaz. Ryan Michael Emhoff. Zachary Thomas Inc. Chase Lee Jans. Jan Jaramillo. Mingwei Jacob Zheng. Dory Leona Jesmir. Alexander Merrick Johnson. Lucia M. Johnson. Luke Michael Johnson. Phoenix Miles Johnson. Ava Jones. Avian Cornell Jones.
David Sebastian Joseph. Patrick Harrison Judy. Ezekiel Julo. Jonah Landon Kahn. Sarah Halem Kang. Grant Carner. Matthew Scott Karst. Grace Caroline Keidel. Grant Keller. Emily Michelle Kelly. Caitlin Helen Kiter. Okay. Richard Kelly. Kinley Grace Kelsey. Claire Kim. Abby Sue King. Elizabeth King. Sienna Marie King.
Sophia Marie Lincioni Kingsbury. Robert Edward Kinney. Gavin Michael Kerwin. Charles Stephen Klepper. Jasmine Kling. Benjamin Charles Knops. Nate Harrison Knops. Naveen Kodwani. Erica Kolseth. Jackson Kozacek. Annika Catherine Krieger. Cassandra Noel Kreisel. Joseph LaBelle. Braden Lamke. Lucy Eleanor Lane. Luke Hayden Lansford. Jaehyuk Lee. Jonathan Douglas Lemons.
Carson James Liggett. Audrey Likens. Ian Byung Yoon Lim. Aiden Lindsay. Alexa Jordan Litwin. Michelle Liu. Lucy Elizabeth Lobb. Jenna Elizabeth Logwood. Emily Kate Lonergan. Grant Ross Longwell. Enoch Alfredo Lopez. Sophia M. Loveland. Henry James Lunsford. Nathaniel Patrick Mack. Madeline Marie Madsen. Timothy Ian Mahoney. Ubaid A. Malik. Zachary Joey Marcasano.
Logan Bradley Marcus. Jackson O'Connor Marco. Richard Charles Marshall IV. Maxwell Masters. Benjamin Austin McAllister. Christopher Blake McLean. Emma Cecilia McClure. Genevieve Ann McGrath. Jack Archer McGuire. Catherine Ann McCain. Ava K. Meisner. Bryce Edward Mary.
Yale Thomas Medemeyer, Michelle Catherine Marie Meyer, Bradley John Middleton, Claire May Middleton, Peyton Emily Mitchell, Kira Lane Mitchum,
Addison Jane Mock, Simon Beck Monka, Timber Jameson Moody, Kenneth Lee Morgan Jr., Lucas J. Morris, Ragad Mubaslat, William Ryan Mullins, Jack William Murphy, Kang D. Wen, Jackson Lee Nicholas, Zachary Neisinger, Faith Olivia Nielsen, Cameron David Nikravan, Rosalie June Norris, Keely Marie O'Brien, Caroline Olivia O'Donnell, Elijah M. Ogden, Tim Bemika Okewo,
Parker Oliver, Abigail Nicole Olson, Ian Robert Olson, Todd Patrick Olson, Gabby Murphy O'Toole, Grace Malley O'Toole, Haley Elizabeth Palmer, Kevin Parmalee, Anmal Samiran Patel, Leah Patel, Tanya A. Patani, Elizabeth Rose Peoples, Joshua Michael Pell, Victoria J. Pena, Jace Caden Peters, Ryan Michael Peterson, Veronica Peterson, Emily Kate Pfeiffer,
Carter Christopher Phillips, Jaden Nolene Phillips, Will S. Pieper, Grace Ann Pine, Christina Ann Pinkham, Sarah Platt, Grace Peschel, Nathan Singh Panuru, Claire Olivia Powell, Jillian Marie Powell, Clayton David Power, Grace Elizabeth Power, Austin Pribble, Christopher Jackson Pritchard, Piper Puccetti, Emma Grace Punch, David Joseph Quirk, Ava Marie Raza,
Nikhil Suthi Reddy. Ethan Nicholas Reinert. Kaylin Nicole Revel. Lauren Suzanne Rhodes. Connor James Rice. Mia Rice. Caroline Ann Riffer. Robert Rodriguez. James L. Rosenzweig. McKenna Faith Rowland. Gavin Thomas Reuter. Cameron J. Rudzik. Colin Edward Russell. Micah Allen Ruth. Andrew Max Sale. Nathaniel Saltz. Michael Samuel. Luke Allen Samuelson.
Ryan Alexandra Sanchez. Mia Shea Sayers. Ryan William Shopper. Charles I. Schiffman. Matthew Ryan Schimmel. Bodie Owen Schmidt. Carson Samuel Edward Schmidt. Noah Michael Shopper. Lydia Eve Schwartz. Elena Scotton. Arul Sarav Sethi. Abdul Rahim Fawaz Shatat. Alexander Richard Shea. Brett Allen Shepard. Olivia Joanne Sherlock. Andrew Simmeroth. Mackenzie Marie Simpkins. Madison Marie Slater.
Julia Elizabeth Smith. Mary Madison Smith. Sterling Kane Eugene Smithson. Benjamin Spiegel. Olivia Juliana Spratley. Dylan Stansbarger. Claire Christine Stein. Dorian Mason Stevens. Laura Ann Stewart. Olivia Lorraine Stiggy. Emily Stockton. Carson Strang. Shadon Syed. Caroline Paige Chakowski. Jessica Taylor. Grace Evelyn Terrell. Emily Terry. Jonathan James Thompson.
Charles Edward Thornton. Maxwell Arnold Thursby. Jack Lawrence Tinberg. Nathan Turek Myers. Olivia Grace Turner. Katie Louise Tweet. Melody Irene Zhang. Taylor R. Urbanik. Brenna Hope Yurchek. Giovanni Azevedo Viselli. Nicholas Allen Van Norman. Emma Venata. Anjali Rao Patero Vasa. Darren George Vater. Ishar Venkatesh. Natalia Sullivan Vicenti. Olivia Pearl Vitali. Aiden Robert Wallace.
Andrew Donovan Walsh. Nicholas Patrick Walsh. Cohen Allen Ward. Emily Grace Warren. Connor Watts. Clayton L. Way. Matthew Charles Welsh. Caitlin Arlene Worthman. Grant Robert Westermeyer. Emma Nicole Williams. Maya Day Williams. Zeta Lauren Williamson. Grace Ann Wilson. Ava Marie Witter. Lucy Jean Wolstenholme. Owen Ray Wolstenholme. Chloe Jane Wood. Hussam A. Eunice. Arshia Tara Zachary. Class of 2021, will you please stand? To signify your graduation from Blue Valley High School, you may now move your tassel from the right side of your cap to the left side. Congratulations to the class of 2021! Woo! Audience, please stand for the fight song. Class of 2021, you are dismissed.
Students, I have two sets of keys up here at the podium. One of them is a Nissan with an M on it, a little black twirly, and a little white pom-pom puff. Aha. And Abby Bratton, I might have your car keys.